Hey guys, welcome to Mad's Picks. I am starting this video out. This is my first video ever. We're going to start off every video looking at how we did the previous day and then get into 5 new picks for today. So today is July 4th. Happy July 4th if you celebrate, and if you don't, it is still the 4th of July. So let's look at July 3rd. So this was a loss. This was a power play. I really felt like this was going to hit. Again, I usually only bet $1 or so on all of these. I started out getting into PrizePicks because I love sports and I love gambling, so I just thought it was a good mix of the two, and also it just helps me stay engaged and whatnot. I got down to about $4 in my account, and I put that $4 on an MLB play, and I got all the way up to $72 and then doubled it from there in just the next couple of days, and so we're actually doing pretty well here. But let's just look at yesterday. So yesterday was really a bust, but we will see what we can do with $5. So let's go from here. You got MLB, of course, that's going to be really popular. What I'm going to do is try to really look at what's popular, and then I like to do hits. So let's just go from here. So this gentleman yesterday did me good, so we'll just go ahead and go with him. And then let's see if we can go for strikeouts. Detroit's been doing very well this season. So that's about 2 picks from here. And then just scroll down, see what else we've got. No hits or anything like that. So again, I just like to go to hits separately and then go from there. And I like to scroll all the way down. That way I don't feel rushed. That way I can really look at all my options. As far as hits, I've had my favorites for sure, but we're gonna just go all the way down. Plenty of folks to choose from. But I want to choose maybe 1 or 2 sort of demon plays. And what I like to do there, so let's go with a gentleman who didn't play yesterday, but maybe he'll play today. So he didn't play yesterday, but we're gonna go ahead and do Shohei Ohtani as well. Usually a lot of good comes from him. And then I also just like to go with certain teams. So Detroit's been doing well, like I said. A couple of other folks. So I want to do Detroit, San Diego, and Tampa Bay and see what they have going on currently. We've got San Diego, Tampa Bay, and then Detroit. So let's just see what they've got going on here. So yeah, pitcher strikeouts. Let's just go ahead and do that. That'll be easy. So let's actually just do a power play with these 4. Because I do feel good about these plays. So that's our one for today. And let's go with the hits again, just from those 3 that we looked at earlier. And I know you're probably thinking that's really close-minded to go with just a few of them, but when I have more time, it is 4th of July, so I do have a few things to do. I will usually take my time in picking these. I don't know, this one's looking kind of interesting. Let's do this one on a flex play. And it is Flex Friday, so I think I will choose one of my bets to be a little bit bigger since it is Flex Friday. And I will do that. Let's see, for hits. Byron Buxton is usually pretty interesting. But of course, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but this Yandy Diaz, he's also pretty interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that up there. And let me know, do you guys think that people play better on certain days? I feel like some folks play better on weekends and some folks play better just during the regular work week. Let's see. There's a guy on San Diego that I like to bet on. This guy right here. So he's kind of been doing like not so great. But I feel a certain way about this one. And again, this one's going to be a flex. And I think I'm just going to do 3 here. And I'm actually going to do something interesting. I'm going to do a 150 bet. Just see what that does. Okay, so that's 2. Okay, let's do a little bit of a mix up here. So I'm going to do a little bit of popular picks from MLB and WNBA. So this guy, we bet on him earlier. I usually try to mix it up a lot, but for now we'll go with, let me see. you know baseball really well, you probably think I'm going a little bit nuts with this stuff here, but I think I like this one as well. Okay, so there's that. And then let's go to WNBA. So Kelsey Plum, I guess she, like you saw on the earlier, she didn't do super great, but let's see what happens. I also like betting on rebounds for WNBA. Let's see. I think that's really all that kind of looks good to me if I'm being honest here. And again, this is just not 100, but this is just gonna be $1. Let's see. You know what? This one's looking kind of good too. Let's do that one. That'd be a pretty good payout, 9x. Let's see what that does. Okay, so in total we have 3 lineups. So let's go with one more kind of broad spectrum here. Again, I like betting on rebounds. That's just me. 8.5. I think I'm gonna go a little bit under on her. And Courtney Williams, I think I'm gonna go points for her. And if you guys have any tips on things to bet on besides the general, hey, bet on this person because that time of the month, whatever, I'm not keeping up with that. I'm gonna let you know right now. If I see a post somewhere for the day, maybe I'll do it, but otherwise I will not. This one's looking pretty interesting as well. And then the rebounds for, and again, I'm not really looking at numbers, I'm really just looking at the story this is telling me. I'm not familiar with Gabby Williams, but overall, like, this is a fairly decent story, so I'm actually interested in that. So we'll do a flex play again just to keep our options a little bit open. I'll do $5 on this play because at the very least I'll get my $5 back or some sort of change. So what I like to do for the flex is look at what I have already and see what looks good. So I'm really interested in like a Shohei Ohtani, this pitcher from Detroit, and Yandy Diaz. And I think I'm gonna do that mixed with maybe Kelsey Plum. So let's do that. So we'll go with Kelsey Plum if she's on assists. This one's looking interesting too. Again, this is gonna be flex. So I think this one we're just gonna kind of go for it. So I'll do this here. Or should I do the demon? You know what, guys, let's just go for it. Let's just go for the demon play here. And then for points, I want to do the young lady Courtney Williams. I think I'm going to do a little bit under here. Just play it a little bit safe right there. So it's already looking kind of good here. So let's go back to MLB. We'll go with the pitcher strikeouts here. I don't think they have anything else for. So we'll go hits. And we're gonna do Yandy Diaz and where is LA? A little bit blind, guys. I'm like not, there we go. So yeah, we'll go Yandy Diaz and then we'll go Shohei Ohtani. Alright guys, that's looking pretty good. Like if we can make the 50 on that, I'd actually be really interested in how anyone else uses their Flex Friday, if they go a little crazier or a little bit more conservative on their Flex Fridays. But we maxed out our 6 picks, so we're gonna just go ahead and hit submit here. And so those are my 5 lineups for today. Again, usually we'll just have a $5 budget per day, but since it's Friday, since it's 4th of July, we went just a little bit higher than our typical budget. So check back in the next video. We'll look at how well we did, and then we'll make a couple more picks. And if you again have any suggestions, let me know what I can do to sort of increase, I don't want to say my profitability again because we're only doing dollar bets, but let me know how you like to get down in PrizePicks or any other betting apps.